Welcome back to Project Aviate. Today, we dive into one of the most controversial and fascinating fighter jets in modern history, the F-35 Lightning II. A jet that some nations proudly call the backbone of their air force, while others call it a flying money pit. It's a story of cutting-edge technology, breathtaking innovation, and at the same time, sky-high costs and criticism. The F-35 is both loved and hated, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why. Imagine the F-35 roaring into the skies at sunset, its stealthy silhouette glowing against the golden horizon. This jet isn't just another fighter, it represents the future of combat aviation. Designed as a fifth-generation multi-role aircraft, it combines stealth, speed, and situational awareness in ways no fighter before it has managed to. And yet, as breathtaking as it looks in the skies, it's also one of the most polarizing projects ever developed. Step into a dark hangar, where the spotlight falls on its futuristic skin. The F-35's sleek design is built with radar-absorbing materials, making it almost invisible to enemy detection. Its angles, its curves, every surface is meant to defeat radar. This is why pilots often describe it as a ghost in the sky, there 1 second, gone the next. For fans of military aviation, the F-35 is nothing short of a technological marvel. Now picture yourself in the cockpit. Unlike traditional fighters, the F-35 doesn't just give a pilot instruments, it gives them superhuman vision. With its advanced helmet-mounted display, pilots see the battlefield like never before. Real-time data streams directly into the visor. Targets glow, threats are highlighted, and the entire warzone unfolds in front of their eyes. It's not just flying a jet, it's like being merged with one. That kind of futuristic experience is why so many pilots say they'd never want to fly anything else once they've flown the F-35. But the F-35 is not just about futuristic tech, it's also about power. Watch as it slices through the sky, pulling off high-G maneuvers in mock dogfights against older jets. Critics often argue that the F-35 isn't the most agile plane compared to legends like the F-16, but what it lacks in raw dogfighting ability, it makes up for with its stealth and sensors. It doesn't need to fight on equal terms, it fights on its own terms, striking before enemies even realize it's there. On stealth missions, the jet proves its true purpose. Flying low, undetected, over enemy radar installations at night, the F-35 is built to slip through defenses, collect intelligence, and strike when necessary. For countries that operate it, the F-35 isn't just an aircraft, it's a guarantee of dominance in contested skies. At sea, the story continues. The F-35C variant lands on aircraft carriers with precision, bringing stealth capability to naval aviation. Watching it touch down on a massive carrier deck, guided by crew under the ocean winds, you realize this jet was built to fit into every corner of modern warfare, air, land, and sea. That flexibility is one of the biggest reasons militaries across the globe love it. But it's not only about stealth, it's also about strike power. See the F-35 unleash precision-guided missiles, hitting targets with devastating accuracy. From deep strikes to close air support, the Lightning II adapts to every mission. That's why allies trust it as the workhorse of the future. Look at the lineup of F-35s from multiple nations: America, Britain, Italy, Japan, and more. This isn't just a jet, it's a global program. Allies flying the same aircraft create stronger partnerships, shared training, and unified operations. That makes the F-35 a symbol of international strength, a coalition of nations preparing for tomorrow's battles together. Of course, none of this comes cheap. Behind the shine lies one of the most expensive defense projects in history. Picture stacks of money fading into the silhouette of the jet. With a total lifetime cost estimated in the trillions, many argue that the F-35 drains budgets at the cost of other defense priorities. Critics say it's a symbol of waste, a machine so expensive it may never deliver value equal to its price. And it doesn't stop there. Reliability has been another thorn in the program's side. Imagine the F-35 being towed back to a hangar after an aborted mission, smoke rising from minor failures. For years, the jet has faced issues ranging from software bugs to maintenance delays. Even today, some fleets struggle with readiness rates, sparking frustration among military leaders who expect perfection for the price they've paid. Then there are comparisons. Put the F-35 in the shadow of jets like the F-22 Raptor or even older aircraft like the F-16, and critics argue it doesn't quite measure up. It's not the fastest, it's not the most agile, and it can't carry as many weapons externally without losing stealth. For some, it feels like the F-35 tried to do too much, and in doing so, fell short in areas where specialized aircraft excel. But talk to the pilots, and you'll hear a different story. Standing proudly beside the F-35 after a flight, many give it a thumbs up. They say it's not about being the fastest or turning the tightest, it's about seeing the enemy first and making sure the fight is over before it begins. In their eyes, the F-35 is the future of air dominance. From the perspective of adversaries, the story is different. Imagine the F-35 flying stealthily over a hostile city at night, unseen but always there. For those on the other side, it's not just a jet, it's a nightmare. Its presence alone shifts the balance of power, instilling fear even without firing a single shot. And finally, the image that defines its legacy, a formation of F-35s soaring through the clouds, sunlight breaking around them. It's a symbol of modern air power, loved by some, hated by others, but impossible to ignore. The F-35 Lightning II is both a promise and a controversy, a marvel and a headache, a machine that inspires as much admiration as it does criticism. So why is it loved and hated? Because it's not just an aircraft, it's a symbol. A symbol of how far aviation has come, and of the challenges that come with pushing the limits of technology. Whether you see it as the ultimate fighter or an overpriced gamble, one thing is certain, the F-35 will continue shaping the skies for decades to come.